Hey everyone, today we're going to be making an autumn roast in one sheet pan. Got some beets, Brussels sprouts, parsnips, chicken thighs, and then we're going to have a little side of green bell peppers and green onions. And I'm just getting this chopped up ready. Gonna get it thinly sliced. Now, I'm using green bell peppers really because that's what I had in the fridge. Cucumbers would also be good here. Taking my green onions, getting that crusty portion out. And then I'm gonna get these thinly sliced as well. Gonna take these, soak them in water and put some ice in there. I'm doing this during lunch, before dinner. You can do this at any point in time during the day. The longer it sits in that ice water, the crisper the bell peppers and your onions will be. Sort of rehydrates them before it's time to eat. Just gonna mix that up. Get that in the fridge. Now we're about, 2 hours out from dinner. Gonna start working on these beets. Relatively simple recipe. We're gonna cut these up, get them cleaned off, put some parchment paper down. Helps keep your cutting board clean from that beet dye. It's very strong. It'll get all over your hands. We've got them cleaned off here. I just scrub them with a brush. I'm going to do it two ways, one in aluminum foil and one in parchment paper. Going to salt these, put some olive oil on. I've turned the oven to 400, and this will go in there for about an hour. It's going to be the same sheet pan. We're just going to switch out what's on it when it comes time. Here I'm just closing that up, getting it tight, putting that on the sheet pan. Aluminum foil is probably the easier of the two. Really, you just want that steam to sort of cook off the skin while it's in the oven and then while it's resting afterwards. Gonna fold this. Now you could do this the day before. The beets will be just as good the next day. Just so you can warm them up on the sheet pan when you're cooking everything else. Just checking to make sure that there's no holes on the bottom. And we're going to get that in the oven. Next thing we're going to work on is our chicken thighs. We're going to be marinating this in some Kewpie mayo with miso. The mayo will help keep the chicken moist as well as help develop a brown outside. It keeps the chicken skin from burning while it's in there. Sometimes when I use just olive oil or butter, while I'm like roasting the other vegetables and getting those to how I want those, the chicken skin will burn. It'll be crispy, but a little blackened. So here I have the mayo, the lemon juice. Didn't have any actual lemons, so I'm using what's left of that little container. Gonna add in my miso paste. Get my garlic. Put that through a press. Add some garlic powder, some salt, and then just mix that up with a fork. Gonna put a glove on here and then just rub in that mixture on the chicken. Try and get into all the crevices that I can. And I'm just going to put this in some Tupperware, then close that up, let it sit in the fridge until I'm ready. Here I've got about half a pot of water boiling. I've added some salt to that. Going to be working on our parsnips, Brussels, and our pear here. I'm using a lot of these because I just have them and I need to use them up before they go bad. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get the skin off these pears, shave them down. Sorry, parsnips. Clean this up. Now we're going to cut it into these, and due to how thick these parsnips are, there's a woody portion in the center that can be very chewy. And you want to get that out if you're doing with rather large ones. When you're at the store, look for smaller ones and you won't have to deal with it. See, you can see the core there where the outline was. So I'm just cutting into those, getting those out. I'm going to get these in the water going. They're going to be in there for about 5 minutes until you can put a fork through them. Nice and tender. Now it's time to do one of the things I hate the most, which is prepping Brussels sprouts. It just takes forever. Typically I like to cut off the bottom. I don't do that with the first one, so I'll cut off the bottom and then cut it in half and then remove that dark outer layer. Yeah, see, now I realized to cut off the bottom. Yeah, just do it prior to. It's been about an hour. The beets are done. I'm going to take these out, let them rest. If you don't let them rest and you try and take the skin off, you will burn your hands. Here, I'm checking these. It's been about 5 minutes. And my fork went right through. So I'm going to take these out, put them on a paper towel, put them off to the side until I need them. Now, if you're doing like a big family thing and you're like doing a whole other roast, you can boil these beforehand, and then when it comes time, just roast them for about the 40 minutes. Don't have to do it right before. Finally got all those Brussels cut. Now I just cut that pear in half and cored it. Gonna get those parsnips in there. I'm gonna put some oil on the olive oil on this, some salt, pepper, mix that up. Get that out on our sheet pan. Gonna get our chicken on there. Kind of want to spread it out, don't want it really touching one another. I'm going to make some room, get these pears on there, put a little bit of cinnamon on them, push that in with my fingers. I'm going to put that in the oven. First go around is going to be 450 for about 20 minutes. Now we're going to make our miso butter glaze that we're going to put on our Brussels and parsnips. It's about 3 tablespoons and about, just covering the bottom of the pan with some water. Doing this at medium heat, mixing that up. Gonna take out about a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of miso paste. Gonna get that in there. Mix that in. Get it all melted, all work together. You really kind of want to keep mixing, making sure that the butter doesn't break from it. Put some garlic powder and salt in there. Keep mixing. You really want to work this down as much as you can till about half of what is originally in the pan due to heat. Here I've turned it up to high just to try and get that more of that water out. Adding in some lime juice. Add a bright flavor to it. I'm using a lime because that's what I have. I would definitely recommend using lemon instead. Keep mixing. And we're just going to let this work its way down at a simmer now. I'm going to turn it down and just keep reducing before we take out our pan and put it on our parsnips and Brussels. So 20 minutes have passed. You can see that it's really reduced there. I'm working this in. You can see our chicken's gotten to about 140. 155 is what you're really looking for. Now I'm going to take these beets. Gonna get some gloves on. I'm gonna work that skin off. You can see both methods here, whether you're using parchment paper or aluminum foil works. Just make sure that you have like a good rolled up seal when you're using that parchment paper. Aluminum foil is definitely the easier one. You just crunch it around it. Getting that off with my hands, making sure there's no little small bits left behind. And then we're just going to get some thin slices going. Now on that second bake I got to 475. I'm really just looking to make sure that that chicken browned on the top, as well as get proper browning on those Brussels. You could go a little higher to 500 right towards the end if you really want extra browning on this. But you can see the pears are starting to exude some of that sugar, getting nice and soft. And all we gotta do is plate it. Just gonna show off this chicken. Nice and juicy on the inside. That mayo miso mixture giving that beautiful brown top. Then plating up the rest of my vegetables. I did dry off my bell peppers and onions. Would recommend probably using maybe some rice vinegar or white wine vinegar on it. Give it a little extra acid kick. Something that this dish was missing. For the beets, maybe add some feta cheese or other goat cheese. Be really good with it. And there you go. Hope you guys have fun with this one. Yeah?